Hello and welcome to this week's vlog. I'm Ruby from Dotty Delightful. I am an artist and zine maker. If you don't know what a zine is, it is like a mini magazine. It actually comes from the word fanzine, which was in the punk era, punks and football. They made fanzines all about their favourite bands and favourite teams. That's where it comes from, and it is pronounced zine, not zine. I've heard lots of people say, "Oh, I like your zine." I'm like, no, it's zine, like magazine or fanzine. So they are little put together zines, all about things that you're really interested in, and everything that I'm really interested in is nature. Look at this one, all about snails. Nature, magic, folklore, connection to ourselves, to our cycles, to the world, to the planet. So I've got 58 different ones, I think, at the minute. Bees, trees, insects, witches, magic, under the sea, flowers, seasonal ones, monthly ones. I even make birthday ones. So if you're looking for a birthday gift for somebody, do get in touch, because I can make personalised birthday zines as well, which are really quite nice. So that's what I do, and I'm also an artist. I like painting and mixed media, and I paint a lot of I'm doing this because of the energy from the universe. I do a lot of paintings after I've meditated or been in like a shamanic journey in a group or something, and images come into my mind, and I use that combined with things like pulling an oracle card or a tarot card and tuning in to something. I don't know what it is. Tuning in and creating whatever comes out. So all my paintings are quite different, and yeah, I sell art prints as well. So let's get on with the video. Hello friends, I'm back with another video, and I've got to say thank you so much for all your lovely comments on my last video. I've had a fantastic rest. Oh, I needed it. I really needed it because I felt so poorly. I had a really lovely rest. I took it all slow, and then all weekend we had the nicest weekend. I think the nicest weekend I've had in a long time. It was wonderful. We went to the beach, we went to the park, we stayed in bed and watched movies. I had nice food. Oh, it was just lovely and just what I needed. So my lump flare-ups have nearly gone, thankfully, and I'm feeling, yeah, much more energised and much more back to being me. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to go and watch my last video where I moved the furniture, not just me and my partner Tom. We moved all the furniture around in the house, and I created, and Tom created, this art studio that I am sat in right now, which was our bedroom, and now it is, oh, come back. Now it is my art studio, and I've just realised I panned around then and I've got all clothes on that chair, all laundry that I've not put away yet. So if you see my underwear, sorry. It's real life, baby. So I started off my first painting in the studio, which is really amazing, and today I've been packing orders. Thank you all for all your orders, all your zine orders and art print orders over the weekend. Honestly, I'm blown away. And what's really lovely is I'm going to keep it really real now. I was in my overdraft, and I thought, how am I going to get out of my overdraft? And then somebody, I was going to say a name then, but I won't say a name because it's confidential, obviously, because it's somebody's name. put an order in for £100, and honestly I nearly cried because it was just so lovely and has helped me get out of my overdraft. So thank you, you know who you are. And yeah, honestly I'm just so grateful, and I'm grateful for all your orders. It's been fantastic. So I spent the whole day today printing zines on the naughty printer. My printer keeps doing this. I'll show you. I've got a box under my desk full of paper, so let me get, look, so it'll print, it prints normally and then it does this, and I don't understand why. Look, it's like it just misses, and it's not even just the end bit. Let me try and find one that's in the middle. All I can find now is end ones. Hang on a minute. There are some here because it's been driving me bloody wild. Here we go. Look. What? I don't know. I've cleaned the heads in it. I've changed the ink. Weird, isn't it? Done a nozzle check. Done all the things, all the maintenance things with it. And it'll print really good, and then all of a sudden it'll do that, and I'm like, come on, why? So it's actually taken me a lot longer today to print the zines than I expected. So I expected to get them all printed, get them all sewn, get them all packed and taken to the post office, but it's just not happened. So I'm nearly done with all the orders for today, but the post office shuts quite soon, so I'll have to go tomorrow. Yeah, so if you've got any ideas, I don't know. It's an Epsom Eco Tank, the printer, and it's done this every now and again. Now I don't know if it's because we've moved it from downstairs to upstairs. It could be that, where it doesn't like it and it's a bit temperamental. I don't know, but I have ended up with a big box full of paper, which I'll turn into paper mache to make more paper. Sounds daft, but you know what I mean. Also, on the front of my envelopes, I've been sticking mermaid stickers. Oh my god, they're so cute. Oh, that one's nearly empty. Wait. Let me find some. They're really cute. And so these are from the post office where I go and post orders. I saw them the other day in the kids section, and I was like, oh, I'm going to get some of them for my orders. So anybody that's ordering off me at the minute, they're getting mermaid stickers stuck on their envelopes as well, which is quite sweet. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for watching me. I always appreciate it. And thank you for your orders. Should we get into this week's vlog? Oh, something fell down there. Did you see it? It was probably just a bit of dust, or we call it an angel. Oh. Yeah, let's get into this week's vlog. So it's actually 2 weeks. So it's the week before I moved the studio and this week after moving the studio. So it's not, everything's not happened in this week. It is over 2 weeks, but I saved some of the other things because I wanted to make that video about moving the studio. So yeah, enjoy the vlog. If you want me to make a video on anything in particular, please do tell me in the comments, because I'm always up for doing that. So this is the light from the skylight and I love it. It's so nice to see the sun back and blue sky, a little bit of cloud but still blue sky. But Pigeon was just sat, if I turn you around, he sits up there on the roof and I hear him, and then he flies into the garden and waits for me to feed him. In the middle, you see his little head? It's really difficult. I'm stood in the kitchen by the little window, but I don't want to disturb him, and I've got loads of plants and stuff in the way. There he is. Oh, he's waiting for me to put the seed out, bless him. He was just on the roof before. I saw him flying over. I'll go and give him some seed. I'm working on a new commission. This is a soul energy painting for a very special lady. A soul energy painting is a painting where I take somebody's information like the date of birth, the zodiac sign, all that kind of thing, and I collate it together and pull some cards, whether they're oracle cards or tarot cards, it just depends on how I feel on the day, and I put it all together and then create a sketch of an image, what I think this person is about, their soul energy basically. And this lady's one is all about strength, and I'm so excited to paint this. This is a first big painting in my new studio and it's so exciting. This isn't finished, there's lots more to add to it yet, but this was just the background. Lots of orders. Thank you for your lovely orders. Lots of printed zines that are happening today, and over here, whoops, spinning around, this is where I print the zines, and this is where I sew the zines. Look, I'm a lovely singer. That's my guillotine where I chop things. Yeah, sew them on my lovely singer, and that's where I print them, and then I turn you around over here. This is where I store all my things like washi tape and my envelope sizer, or stickers, business cards, postcards and freebie things. And this is where I pack the orders. And there's that big box that I was talking about, full of paper, ready to make paper mache. And over here I've been going through, I've got a drawer downstairs and I've been going through all my art prints. Let me just move that fabric. So I'm going to scan these. These are like old art things that I did a long time ago. Oops. So I'm going to scan these and put them as digital downloads on my website, which is dottydelightful.com. So you can buy them and download them there, and I'm going to pop the originals on Etsy. I really like this one, look at that. As well, Sacred Yoni. So yeah, you can see how different my art can be. It just depends on the mood I'm in. I really like using the metallic paint. I think they're all pretty much upside down, these. It's an angel one. Oh, this was a set I was making a while ago. Oh, I really love this. I really love mixed media as well as painting. So there's loads of different ones. This is a set of affirmation cards that I made and got printed. So these are the originals that I made, and then I got a set printed as well. I've not got any of them left. Could do with getting some more printed actually. So there's all sorts of things. And this was the first set of oracle cards that I ever made. I'm just going to pop you... That's better. You wasn't straight on. So this is the first set of oracle cards that I ever made, and they took me ages, and we printed them at home and chopped them all up, and I didn't have a guillotine then, so we were using scissors, and that's why I bought the guillotine. And I made handmade books to go with each of them. They're lovely, aren't they? I might get them done again, but I'd actually get them printed somewhere else, not at home. That was the floorboard, if you hear the squeak, it wasn't me. In bulk painting. This is really cute. There was a storybook when the boys were little about soul birds, and I thought that was really sweet. Unfortunately, now I'm stood over here, you've got the light of the phone in the way. It's because I think it's about to pour down. That's the background. Oh, and these are a set of cards that I had printed. I've run out of these as well. The thing is, I'm going to be honest with you, I've not been a very good businesswoman. I've not put some money aside for the next set of prints to get done. So that's why I'm running out of things. But I need to get some things printed soon. So these are really lovely as well. This is all mixed media. These are done on the jelly plate. I love playing with the jelly plate. So jelly plate and then vintage images and hand stamped words. Aren't they lovely though? I'm going to do the jelly plate a lot more when the better weather comes. That's a nasturtium that I grew in the garden. That's one of my favourite ones, that one. Oh, I think there was one underneath that I missed. There we go. So yeah, these are all jelly plate backgrounds, and then I've embellished on top of them. I think these look really lovely framed. Oh, that was a frame I made. I made somebody's wedding invitations, and that was, she wanted it all floral, so that was a frame, and that went on. I scanned it in, and then the invitation went in the middle. That's upside down. That must have been a back of something. Got Athena again on the jelly plate. There's a labyrinth, when I was really into labyrinth. Oh, these are some handmade books. I've been making handmade books. Just playing in that one. This one has got all different things in it. Don't know if you can see, it's got things that you can pull out and use. And this is going on my Etsy shop soon. I haven't quite finished it yet. It's got all sorts of stuff in it. All different nice papers and things, all different textures and images. So yeah, when that's finished, that'll be going on my Etsy. That's William Morris, I think, that one. Really nice. Some more of the goddess cards. This was a painting that I did when I was doing my Wild Creative Woman art course. When I was teaching it. I'm going to put this up on my wall. It's really nice. I really like the gold on it. This was a Wheel of the Year that I never finished. Some stenciling for backgrounds. So I've got all these out because I'm going to do some downloadable background packs as well. This was a tree bark printing. This was when I was doing about microscopic organisms in nature. This is watercolour. I loved doing this. It was so much fun. I think I'll revive that project again at some point. And then this is a big painting that I did, mixed media again. I'm in the light again. It's because it's going dark. Look outside. You can you see? It's kind of it looks like it might snow or rain. I don't know. So yeah. So this is an angel, you see it, with a quote on it and a moon, and that was a print. And then really love doing this. This was the chakras, and then on each one of the tree it's got a some words. I think I'm gonna have to pop that light on. Let me just pop the light on and I'll show you the rest. That's better now. I've put the light on, so I'll show you the chakra one again. Sorry about that before. It was because I only had the light on in the ceiling above me and it wasn't very good. This is much better because you can see all the different elements to what I've been doing. Yeah, this is much better now. So where were we up to? We was up to this gorgeous under the sea painting that I did. So I was doing studies for under the sea. This is when I was at uni doing my uni degree. I did a BA Fine Art degree. I just love the colours in this. It'd make really nice wallpaper, wouldn't it? And I've also got this one. Sadly, the end's got a bit bent. I'm wondering if I can flatten it out. But oh my goodness, the colours of this. I adore it. I really adore it. It's gorgeous. And it was so much fun to do as well. Now my studio is all set up, I'm going to start doing more of this because this is what I really love doing. Isn't it lovely? So those two go together. And I'm not quite sure how I'm going to scan them in because they're so much bigger than the scanner. And then this was one that I did at uni as well. It's a wolf and a lady in a tree. So she's actually part of the tree. And a wolf as well. I've not put these on for sale because they're so big. I don't even know how to send them. And this one is just... Oh, this one is just sold. So I've just sold this one. This is Under the Sea, and look at the dress, isn't it beautiful? So beautiful. Sorry about the floorboards. They're squeaky, I didn't realise they were so squeaky. And this has got all sorts of gorgeous metallic. That's actually gold. What's it called? Gold leaf. Menopause brain is a real thing. So yeah, she's sold, so I'll be wrapping her up and sending her off to her new home. But all the other ones are available if you are actually interested. Just drop me a message. So I thought you might like to see all my different art that I've made over the years. I'm in my studio and it's the evening and it's so lovely. Everything's all lit up and I just love it. I just love being in here. Like, it's the best thing that I've ever done in this house. It really is. I'm just going to have to pop you down somewhere. Where can I pop you? Because I'm filming on my iPad and it's a little bit... Whoa. It's a little bit wobbly. There. Yes, so it is actually the best thing that we've ever done in this house. Since moving it all around, if you watched my last video, honestly, I love being in here. I love being in here in the day. I love being in here in the night. It's so perfect. And it also means that Tom can go up to his office and I can be in here doing things. And we could do that anyway. But you often have this guilt feeling, like, because Tom works out of the house and when he comes home from work, you feel like, oh, you've got to spend that time together. And then it was really awkward because Downstairs in the living room, when I used to work in there, if I was working and Tom was chilling out watching a film or something, it's like off-putting. It's off-putting for me working, and it was also off-putting for him because he felt like, oh, you should be doing something. So it's actually perfect. And what's really lovely is I've deleted all social media off my phone, and I just go on my computer on it now. So in the morning, after I've done all the morning things, all the chores and morning routine and all the stuff, I go on my computer, catch up with social media for like 20 minutes, come off it, and then I go back on it before I shut down for the evening. Oh my God, what a difference. And I've also been leaving my phone in the back room. So normally I'd take the phone into our bedroom, I'd play on games or catch up on what people were doing, things like that. But after tea, I've been turning it off and leaving it in the dining room. What a difference to my brain. Honestly, I mean, let's face it, we need all the help we can get with ADHD and perimenopausal and tiredness. So it's really working well, and Badger's sleeping all through the night. Oh, godsend. And just lovely, just really lovely. I keep waking up though. I've had one really good night's sleep where I slept right through, but I just keep waking up, which is annoying. And it's not that there's a noise or anything like that. It's just something in me, I think. I don't know. So honestly, if you watched my last video, I want to update you now by saying, if this is something that you've thought about in your own home, making it in your own way for whatever that needs for you, do it. Do not delay. Do it, because everything's changed. Everything. We've got a place to sit and eat at the dining table to have our dinner at night. I don't have to tidy it up. It's already tidy. In the morning, when I've been up and I fed Badger and fed the birds and all that kind of stuff, I'm going in the kitchen and doing the pots. I hate washing up. It's one of my worst chores. But I've been going in the kitchen every morning and washing the pots. And then when I go down in the day, the kitchen is beautiful. Like, it really gives me pleasure going in there. Whereas before I'd go in and be like, oh, now I've got to do all this stuff. It sounds crazy that there's like all these ripples that have happened because we've swapped our rooms around. But it really has, and it's just been fantastic. So I'm ever so grateful. Also, I just want to say this bit of the video is a bit fuzzy because I'm recording on my iPad, but it's facing me, and because the light's a bit darker, it doesn't pick up as well. So sorry for the fuzziness, but just in this moment while I was in here, I just wanted to capture the feeling of excitement and gratitude, and just to tell you to do it, to change it round. And if you need any help, any advice or anything, I'm quite happy to give you any help and advice. I love changing things around. I love making spaces cosy. It's like my passion. So just reach out to me. This is one of my favourite buildings in Lancaster. It's the Story. It was built in 1887 by Thomas Story, and he built it for the people of Lancaster to bring them an educational hub, I suppose you'd call it. And it's massive. It's a huge building. It's on all different floors. And today I'm going to take you to the Story Garden, which is a beautiful spot. So this is right in the heart of the city, about 5 minutes walk from the railway station. It's where I go to do felt making, which you'll see in a little bit. And it's just a beautiful area and somewhere really lovely to just sit outside on a sunny day. This is also the location of the Witches' Revival that happens here once a year. And this is the gorgeous oak tree. If you watch the video of the Witches' Revival, that me and Sally, the other artist that did a big exhibition, stood in front of. And look, we have snowdrops. It's so lovely when the snowdrops come out because it's like that first little promise of the earth waking up again. This tree's got to be hundreds of years old. It's absolutely massive. You can't actually tell the scale of it from here. I'll come back in the summer and record it, and so you can see it all fully with leaves on. Recording this in January, so obviously there's not very many flowers or anything out. But in the summer, this part of the garden is absolutely blooming. The back of the story backs on to near the castle. This house here was up for sale. It's not actually a house, it was a flat. It was up for sale and it was £450,000. And it's only that price because it's opposite the castle and next to the story. I mean, it had huge rooms inside, but they were really old fashioned. But I just think the prices are crackers. Anyway, enough of that. Look, there's little plants for sale. I'm back at felt making class with Chrissy from Wild, Wet and Woolly and making another piece inspired by moss and lichen, and this time there's lots of layers to this piece, so lots of pieces of fabric in there, lots of bits of yarn. So to squash all the felt down you need to add warm water with washing up liquid in it, and you soak it all, and now I'm pressing all that water out.
you went, oh no, really?
I did.
How
I
did
must
that
have,
happen?
because before I put that on,
Oh.
it must have all come
Oh,
off. It's
no.
alright, it'll dry all the way
gosh.
through. It's like when I've washed
Can we
up.
not put that on the radiator?
I suppose, well, yeah. I've got a hole in my pants on my thigh.
Oh, my dear. Trying to get the skirt dry. But that's there now, so you're all right.
Yeah.
You're all a bit of a tug.
I'm
Well,
still,
it's different to that, isn't it?
I'm
so
still
I
dragging
think
my
you're ready
feet.
to
I can
take
feel,
some more
I
on.
can feel a little bit of movement, but
Yeah, it's different. It's holding together more,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
You know. So yeah, I think you can take, as long as you don't forget that stage one, this is stage 2.
yeah.
I just want to give a shout out to Chrissy. She's the most gentle, loving teacher I've ever met, and she's really wonderful how she describes everything.
So I don't think so. I'm just going to dry those off a bit with another towel, or with this towel.
Yeah,
Should be
yeah,
this
that,
towel.
use that towel then. That was it. And then, so those barnyards, that if you look, there's some instructions on their side for needles.
And then this gold.
Look and print it off.
No,
No,
it's just
just
brown.
like this.
Oh,
That'll
yeah.
tell you a lot.
Thought I'd bring you along on our journey of cooking for the week. A lot of people ask me about what we eat. We are vegan and we try to eat organic, but sometimes the budget doesn't allow for that. But this has been brilliant. Fridge-scaping. It's made everything so much nicer, and it really pleases me when I open the fridge, and it's made me cook a lot more as well, which is weird. Also, we watched a programme about Okinawa in Japan and how the people that live there live to 100 and something, like they're really healthy, and they eat purple sweet potatoes. And I was in the Asian supermarket and I found some purple sweet potatoes. So they are going into the stew. So I do bulk cooking, mainly on a Sunday. So there's quite a few meals for the week, and then towards the end of the week, like Wednesday onwards, I just cook from scratch as well. And it's just a lot easier to organise my week, because I'm one of these people that if it's not there when I'm hungry, I just eat snacks. And, you know, toast and biscuits and crisps and all the things. So at this point, you're only seeing the healthy bits that I've been cooking, and I've been trying out some new menus. I've got a board on Pinterest if you want to go and have a look. And we do eat a lot of other stuff as well. So I've been baking bread, and I highly recommend you get a bread maker. We've had this Panasonic bread maker for I think 16 years. It's brilliant, really brilliant. We are just in the car on the way to the beach. It's a glorious sunny day, and we need a blast of fresh air because we've been in the house for the whole weekend resting, and I was on my Microscope and yeah, just doing nice things. So it's nice to get out and get some fresh air. So Budgie's in the back. He loves it. He loves going to the beach, and yeah, let's go. Ooh. Let's go and get some fresh air. So I've just finished these paintings this week and varnished them. Your eyes haven't gone bonkers, there are 2 of each. And got the moon ones as well. Now I've popped these on my Patreon for sale first in case anybody wants them on there, and if they've not sold they'll be going on my Etsy. So by the time this video goes out, if they are available, they are on my Etsy shop, which is called Dotty Delightful. You can just do a search of it. Aren't they cute? I think I'm going to do some more like this. So I got myself a little microscope from Lidl. It's like this, and you plug it into your computer with a USB, and it comes on this stand and it's got a light on it and everything. And I've just been trying to look at some moss through the microscope. Let me just take it off the thing and I'll show you. Taking it off the stand, I couldn't remember what the thing was. And it's a stand, so this is tricky. So I'm just getting it into the right position. So it's on the piece of moss now there, and it's got like a guide on it where you can make it bigger and smaller, and it comes up on your screen like this, and you can move it in and out to make it clearer and move it around. I've got to say it's not very clear, but I think that's because there's too much of a bigger piece. So when I did this at university, the microscopes there were incredible, but can you see how it's like quite dense? You need a thin slice, and I have a craft knife, but I don't have any of those, I don't know what they're called, like a slide. So I think it'd work better if it was on a slide. This is pretty cool, like you can see all the hairs in this one, and I think it'll be fun. I had it on my skin before on my arm, that was really weird, but I've got it for plants so I can look up close at plants. So all in all, I'd probably give it a 6 out of 10. I mean, it was only £15, and you get what you pay for, of course. And it says on the box that it zooms up to 1,000 times, and when you zoom it in, the little lens bit inside sticks out. But I do think that you need it to be just a slice of something, rather than an actual plant. I mean, that piece that I was showing you, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on my finger. It drops off. Wait a sec. It dropped off. I'm going to leave it on the page and I'll put my finger next to it so you can see how small it was. Right, there it is on the page. And you can see how tiny it is compared to my finger. Ignore my finger. I made scrambled tofu this morning and I've got turmeric on them. But you can see how tiny that little bit is, and still it was too big for the microscope. So yeah, I need to get a slide. So it comes with a stand, so you can put it in the stand, but to be honest, because it's plastic, it does move and stuff, but it doesn't move it enough, so this part actually is on the thing. But it's alright for, for keeping it out of the way, which is alright. And it comes with an instruction booklet as well. I don't really like instructions, and it also came with this collaboration thing, which I've not read about in the instruction book yet, so I'm not quite sure what that is. But I will show you this. It didn't come with this, but I have these. These are little pots that I got, I think from Wilkinson's, and I think they just put makeup or something in, or your contact lenses or something. But I take these everywhere with me in my rucksack, so when I see something I can put it in there and it's safe until I get home. Like if I want to collect a snail shell that's empty, or a little bit of moss or something. So they are really worth having. Oh, the other thing that I should have mentioned is you've got to download some software onto your computer. I've got a Windows computer and it was easy. It was just like 2 clicks and it downloaded. You can download it onto Mac as well. So that was quite easy. And to turn the light on at the side of it, I'll just show you. So to turn the light on at the side of it, it's got this button, but that also takes a picture. So I've ended up with loads of random pictures on my computer now, so I'll just go and delete all of them. It's all learning, isn't it? And it's all playing, and it's all a bit of fun. I hope you really enjoyed this week's video. I really enjoyed making it. If you want me to carry on making more, do pop a comment in the comment section below, because I blooming love reading them. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. That's really nice if you can do that. And I will see you next week. Have a wonderful week, and may all our blessings and dreams come true. And lots of nice weather too, because it's been freezing, really cold here in the UK. So I will see you soon. Thanks for watching.